The new Skoda Superb IV is the brand's first production model to feature plug-in hybrid technology. By combining an efficient petrol engine with an electric motor, it offers particularly eco-friendly mobility without compromising on performance. The battery has a capacity of 37 Ah and 13 kWh of energy. The car's CO2 emissions are less than 40 grams per kilometer and the all-electric range is up to 55 kilometers in the WLTP cycle. The Skoda Superb IV fulfills the Euro 6D temp emission standard. The battery can be charged conveniently at home overnight, for example, using a standard plug socket, or in 3 hours 30 minutes using a wall box with a charging output of 3.6 kilowatts. The socket for the charging cable is located behind a flap in the radiator grille. The Skoda Superb IV is also able to recharge or maintain the level of charge in the battery while driving, using its petrol engine and brake energy recovery. This allows drivers to cover a longer journey's last mile in a city, for example, again without producing any emissions there. Particularly dynamic thanks to electric support. The 85 kW electric motor allows for the car to be driven purely electrically and also supports the 1.4 TSI, which outputs 115 kilowatts, 156 PS, when necessary, either automatically or when the driver wishes. Driving Mode Select offers 3 different special settings: Sport Mode, E-Mode and Hybrid Mode. In Sport Mode, drivers have access to the maximum power output of 160 kilowatts, 218 PS, and 400 Newton meters of torque. In combination with the 6-speed DSG that comes as standard, this unlocks the car's full potential for dynamic driving. In E-Mode, the Skoda Superb IV is powered exclusively by the battery. In Hybrid Mode, the electronics regulate the interaction between the petrol engine and the electric motor. The lithium-ion high-voltage battery is positioned in the chassis floor in front of the rear axle. The Skoda Superb 4's boot capacity is 485 L in the hatchback and 510 L in the estate. The petrol tank can hold 50 L. From the outside, the hybrid model can be identified by the IV badge at the rear. The front is shaped by a redesigned bumper with a honeycomb structure and air curtains. Thanks to the e-noise sound generator, road users such as pedestrians and cyclists will be able to hear an approaching Skoda Superb IV that is driving in electric mode in good time. Specific interior details. On the inside, several features differentiate the Skoda Superb IV from the models powered exclusively by a combustion engine. It comes with a multifunctional maxi-color display as standard and can be fitted with the individually customizable 10.25-inch virtual cockpit as an option. The infotainment system provides access to IV-specific sub-items such as the car's current battery charge status or its purely electric range. The vehicle can also be directly set to E-Mode and Sport Mode using buttons in the center console. Using the eManager app in the infotainment system's menu, a time profile can be set. This ensures that the air conditioning turns on even before the journey has begun and that the battery is charged. The driver can choose whether the air conditioning is powered by the mains or the car's battery. The latest generation of infotainment. The Amundsen navigation system, which comes as standard, with its 8-inch display, and the optional Columbus system with its 9.2-inch display are both based on the latest infotainment generation. They feature a built-in eSIM and are always online thanks to an included data allowance. Real-time traffic information and online support allow route suggestions to be calculated more quickly and accurately. The system can notify the driver about traffic jams in real time and can swiftly calculate suitable alternative routes. The transition between online and offline services goes virtually unnoticed. The infotainment apps that can be selected in the shop directly from the vehicle using the central display are new too. These include a weather app displaying weather conditions for the whole of Europe, and a news app, which allows users to set up a news feed subscription. Customers can also select additional data bundles using the shop. These allow passengers to be provided with a data allowance via a Wi-Fi hotspot, for example, or for it to be used for streaming services. Automatic, over-the-air updates for system software and maps are free of charge for 1 year. The same goes for access to the Skoda Connect mobile online services. These include services like proactive service, remote vehicle access or superb IV-specific services such as charging or air conditioning, which allows the driver to conveniently control the car's air conditioning remotely. If the air conditioning is used during charging, it has no effect on the battery's level of charge. SmartLink technology allows smartphone apps to be controlled via the infotainment system's display using Android Auto and MirrorLink. This function is wireless for Apple CarPlay. As an option, the Amundsen infotainment system can be combined with the virtual cockpit, which provides a range of different layouts. For those that choose the top-of-the-range Columbus system, the virtual cockpit comes as standard and can also display navigation maps as part of the cockpit's layouts when required. The Columbus system incorporates gesture control and a customizable touchscreen too. The icons on the infotainment system's home screen can be individually arranged using a finger. In addition, the Skoda Superb IV offers a USB Type-C socket towards the back of the center console, as well as a Type-A socket in the jumbo box and 2 further Type-C sockets in the rear. Additional assistance systems. 2 more assistance systems are exclusively reserved for the Skoda Superb IV. The first, Trailer Assist, makes it effortless to simply and safely reverse park when towing a trailer. The display shows a diagram of the car and trailer pictured from above. The driver can select the direction and angle in which to reverse the trailer. To do this, they use the wing mirror's adjusting knob like a joystick, and then all they have to do is keep an eye on traffic and control the acceleration and braking. The system takes over the steering. The second, Area View, uses 4 cameras to provide the driver with a 360-degree panoramic view of the vehicle on the central display, thereby making it easier to park or maneuver in narrow streets.